Exactly. So, why am I dressed as Angus Young? Well, prepare to be thunderstruck, folks. Because Matt Peters, our next presenter, is going to turn it up to 11 and shake you all night long. Or at least for 6 minutes and 40 seconds, which is still a respectable amount of time to shake someone. Precisely. Up next, our red-headed stranger Matt Peters is back in black, or at least light blue sport jacket, or some other color. Yeah, for his second Pechakucha talk. When not looking for snow leopards, he's frequently spotted in the front row of the Elm Theater, and you're about to learn why. So sit back and enjoy a journey through Montana's greatest music venues. Let's bring Matt Peters up for an encore presentation. Matt? Woo!
We all ready for set number 2?
Yeah.
I said, are we ready for set number 2? That's more like it. I want you to think about your favorite concert that you've ever been to, right before the band came on. What did that feel like? Good. I bet it was something. Pretty good is right. I bet it felt something just like this. The moments where you are suspended in time, waiting for a phone to ring, a fish to rise, your plane to take off. You get goosebumps, your chest gets tight. You have no idea what's gonna happen, and then the curtain drops. Woo! Yeah! The roar of the crowd, the first notes, the colors, the lights, it brings you to life. You feel alive. There's a word for that feeling. It's this French word on the screen called frisson. That's what it is when you get goosebumps, when you get that shiver, when you get the chills. Woo! What a rush! Yeah, maybe it's just me, but music does that, and it's pretty good. It's a good feeling, especially when in our day-to-day lives, you feel like you might just get stuck in a rut. You wake up, go to work, brush your teeth, not in that order. What's for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? Concerts shatter this pattern. We anticipate and remember these because concerts and shows are our disruptions that catapult us into this new world where strangers are arm in arm singing, spending their energy, time, money to feel something, and passionate folks to share it all with us. How cool is that? Pretty cool. What's cooler is that we get to do this in Montana. After all, that is why we're here. We hike these mountains, we smell the pines, we fish these rivers, and especially this year, please change, we ski our lack of snow. Artists that come to Montana often forego the visual background. Most venues have LED walls. We have our mountains. City venues simulated atmosphere. We just wait for the sun to go down and the trees to light up. Our venues personify Montana's wild spirit. A 124-year-old railroad stop on the way to Yellowstone, a Prohibition-era bank with an upstairs brothel, a 1920s dance hall that turned into a general store that turned into Jimmy Buffett's inspiration haven. Those are all within an hour of here. This is what summer in Montana is all about. That time that I hiked Highlight Peak and went to Kenny Chesney at the Cats Stadium in the same day, or when hundreds of people turned and saw the band themselves all floating down the Clark Fork and spent the evening at the Kettle House all together. Man, look at that place. Pine Creek Lodge. A bucket list venue for artists and fans around the country. World-class music in your neighbor's backyard. Laying in a hammock, camping under the stars, families, dogs, rotisserie chicken eating contests, and Montana's coldest beers served out at canoe. Where artists say things like, the magic that musicians strive for seems to come a little easier at Pine Creek Lodge. Or, I don't know if I believe in heaven or hell, but I do believe in Pine Creek. That's a direct quote. John Mayer, Dave Chappelle, Bob Weir, we hang their names in the trees. Since 2015, 45 million minutes of music have been played live here. Soundtracks to our first dates, friendships, anniversaries, soundtracks to our lives. And it was even named the best place in Gallatin County for music. It's in Park County, as we know. We haven't even been indoors yet. The Elm, the Wilma, the Ellen, staples in our cities. Lucky for us, all of our favorite bands seem to love coming here on Tuesdays and Sundays. I'd say keep it coming. Or those legendary rooms that just smell like Montana. Where the line blurs between an antique store and an I Spy game. Live from the Divide, the filling station, the Great Northern, and the Hoff. It's cedar, it's sawdust, neon glow, license plates. Once you add in Sweet Pea music in the mountains, a Hans Zimmer concert from the Montana Symphony Orchestra last week. Come on! You're in a chair, you're having a picnic, two-stepping, balancing on top of a log, and everywhere in between. We create the best experiences for fans and artists alike. This Bozeman resident, father of one handsome devil, Max Davies of the Kitchen Dwellers, says that these small rooms gave them permission to fail, to experiment, to learn how to put on a show. Yesterday, the Hoff and the filling station. Today, it's Red Rocks in the Ryman. And you'll still find them at their favorite spot. For 4 nights each summer, Pine Creek Lodge, where fans feel like family. Our big sky and wild landscape can make us feel small, but those moments dancing under it are where nobody feels alone. Our mountains will outlast us, the rivers will flow, our friends may drift away, and our favorite bands will fade. That'll happen someday, but it's not today. These venues are gonna keep creating memories. Will you be there? Well, are you gonna be there? So download Songkick, follow the venues, use Cash or Trade, or this bluegrass band that I've seen a couple of times now likes to say, draw the line, buy the ticket, and take the ride.
Woo!
Because when it's all said and done, we won't remember our routines, we'll remember our disruptions. The times like these that you'll only get once, hopefully sometime again, only in Montana. Thank you.